You know, a lot of people in this world look endlessly for some magical formula that's going to put them on top. They really complicate success and break it down to this or that. But what it really boils down to is this thing called productivity. It's about putting in the most amount of effort for the ability you have in the time you're given. And all successful people know that time is the most valuable asset anyone can have. It's the one thing not even the most powerful billionaire can ever buy back. Every single person in the world is given the same 24 hours each day. The most successful people in every field know this, and so they apply the maximum amount of effort in the time they're given. And that's really what separates the best people in their field from everyone else. Take Elon Musk, for example. Here's a guy who immigrated to Canada with almost nothing to his name. He may not have had money or resources, but he had the one thing that would turn him into a billionaire: work ethic. Just an insane and sickening work ethic that nobody else in his field could keep up with. When he wasn't sleeping, he was working. And in a short amount of time, he was able to change his financial picture because of it. In interviews, Elon says anyone who wants to be successful should be working 80 to 100 hours per week. That means 12 hours per day, 7 days per week. This is outwork the competition. Now, when you work, you need to put your full focus into it, because going through the motions is the most disadvantageous thing you can do. Often when you do something wrong the first time, you just have to go back and do it over again. That's why successful people make sure they get it right the first time. And that comes through focus. You've heard of people talk about hard work, but you probably don't know what it looks like. I'll paint a picture for you. If you're like me and work at a desk, it's the ability to keep your butt in a seat with no distractions, working all the time you're in front of that computer. You're not taking calls or surfing the internet. No, instead you're completely focused on what you're doing and work until it's done. And you need to do that day in, day out for weeks, months, and years. This is how all successful people achieve so much. When you look around, most people are just mediocre. It takes a special type of person to sacrifice the easy and fun things in life for the difficult and necessary. But every single person at the top of their field, whether it's in sports, business, or entertainment, busted their ass every single day to make their dreams a reality. So the question you need to ask yourself is, how much did you get done today? What did you do to move the needle one step closer to your goal? And if the answer is nothing, you need to reassess your life. If you can't fight every day to reach your goal with the same conviction as wanting to breathe if I stuck your head underwater, then maybe your goal isn't so important. Or maybe you're just telling yourself it would be nice to be rich or successful, but you're not even close to making the necessary sacrifices. It's important to be real with yourself. If you're not there yet, you need to find strategies to push yourself there. And it comes through emotion, and it comes through dedication. When I reflect on my life, all the most successful people I know are in the positions they're at because they had one goal they worked towards. These people were focused on one thing and worked at it tirelessly, day after day and decade after decade. They didn't quit and they didn't deviate. Sure, they may have doubted themselves along the way, but they believed in themselves enough to know that if they just persevered, they would win out in the end. It's this type of stubborn, dogged mentality that I find lacking in most people today. These type of people want the easy way out, and when things get tough, they stop or try something else. The first thing to realize is that you need to have incredible passion for the goal you're pursuing. I don't care if it's being an actor, starting a business, or playing professional tennis. You need to have that burning desire to achieve your dream and be the best in your field. If you don't have that feeling, you're not going to work 12 hours a day on your craft. And this is truly the reason why so many people never reach the level of success they want in life. But if you do find something you're truly passionate about, then the next step is to work on it every single day. Ideally, every waking moment should be dedicated to moving you one step closer to achieving whatever it is you want. If you put that kind of laser focus into your work, then there's nothing in this world that can stop you.